Hello, space dwellers. It's Cozy here, and we are back in Plant Nursery Simulator. Last episode or last live stream, we did a lot of work. We added some large grow pots with the new plants in these and the new produce. And I think we actually added another greenhouse as well and expanded all of our gardening area. We've got 2 gardeners now, I believe, and they just walk all over the that box there. That's fine. And so we got quite a bit done now. I think this can be watered because there's nothing to harvest in this greenhouse. So all the things. So that one's watered, and let's see if there's anything needs to be done in here. Looks like that's all just needs watering, so we'll water this one. Now I think I messed up a bit because I ended up doing double, yes, I did a double banana pepper, and so I swapped that around for here and did, what did I do? Double, yes, I think I swapped that around and did double bell pepper. So I realised, I was thinking about it later on, and I thought, I can just move this one into here. I think it was in here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. And then we can take, yes, it's this one, and move that into where it was supposed to be, which is here, so that it's all lined up how we want it. So all is well. All is as it is supposed to be, except that that soil bag is in the way and won't let me move my table in. Now we're right. So we'll just find the spot and pick that up and put it back under, and we're all good again. The gardeners are busy planting. Our store isn't open yet, but look at all this produce anyway. These ones aren't very full, but they will grow over the next couple of days. But let's open up the store because we're fully stocked and we're looking pretty good in here, if I do say so myself. Now we've got some empty shelves here. I think at the end of the last episode, and we've got another one there, I think at the end of the last episode we bought another license, and I think we may have enough shelves to even get another one. So let's have a look at our tablet and see what's involved in the next license. Okay, so it's 6 plants and it's $5,000, which we do not have right now. So we had, how many shelves did I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think there was one down here as well. 6, yes. So we've got enough shelves. So once we get our 5,000, and maybe we'll save up another 1,000, so we can actually get the plants, then we can get the next license. But there have been a couple of updates, and one of them is that was quite buggy for a while, and I deliberately held off until they fixed it, that the stockers will no longer, you can turn it off, that they will no longer use unlabeled storage racks. And the same with the gardeners. So you can turn them off. Now, when it was bugged, which they have now fixed, they were holding on to the boxes that they were stocking. And, sorry, my kitty is just trying to get my attention. And then they wouldn't put them back, and they would just keep holding them, and then they'd pick up another box. And then at the end of the day, people were losing all of their stock, which is not fantastic. But now they fixed it. And so what that means is I can finally move these off this shelf because I don't want them there, and I can just tuck them down in that little corner there, and I'll put that one on top of it, rotate it, there we go, and then we'll remove this label and they won't refill it. Now, I can't remember if there were any other shelves that oh yes, this one as well. We've got so many small grow pots. I think I remember I over-ordered because I didn't realise they were in the large boxes and we ended up with so many of them. So we'll stack a few here, and I think there's a couple more outside. Will you let me stack you there, please? Okay, you're not going to. Oh, I think no, we're not going to. So we'll stack it out here. Rotate that. Put that there because I believe they're all. Oh, that's only got 3 in it. Can we get rid of them? Where are they? Oh, I've got the highlight on, haven't I? I can get rid of 2. And let's see, is there space? No. What about in this one? No. And any of these over here? No. Okay, so let's go and see if anyone's purchased any more. No. Okay, we'll have to stack this back up again. Close. Whoops. Close. I just pressed the wrong button, of course. Close is E, and then place it on top of there. And then there was one more. Oh, no, 2 more. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's go and... That's getting too high. We're just going to put it there for now. Also, I can empty the shelf that I didn't want to have grow pots in. Okay, so they live there. And we'll go and put these on top of there. And then as they slowly empty those grow pots out of the rack in here, we will replace them with the overflow. We've just got a few spare, you know, like about 6 boxes or 7 boxes. So yes, we're just going to ignore that for now and let them settle down and slowly replace them off the stairs. Okay, all right, so we're up to $4,000 already without even really noticing. Now, the other thing that they updated is that I believe the gardeners, who look like they've finished, so we can water this, will now come and take seeds from the storage racks. And so what I believe, I wonder why that's highlighted. What I believe that means is that we can, we'll take the box, put it back. That turns off the highlight. Sorry, I was a bit distracted by that. But we can now put some storage racks with seeds in the vicinity of the greenhouses, and the gardeners won't have to walk as far to get the seeds. So I think the devs have been listening to the players. I know they have, because I know how active they are in Discord, which means they've added that function, which is brilliant. Interestingly, we've got some of these in these crates and some of them in the large boxes. So I think what that means I need to do is to remove these and to fill that one up again with these kinds. So let's work on that while we wait for our $5,000. Thank you for doing that, actually. No, I was going to get the trolley, but... I don't think you can easily grab things off racks with the trolley, so we'll just do it one at a time. In the meantime, they're throwing out all the large boxes that I'm hoping to be able to keep, but there'll be a way around it. Okay, so now I wonder if anyone will use that to put an empty big box in, or if they'll still think it's for the wooden crates. They're all bringing back ones that are full. One of these only had 1 in it. This one. Can we? Yes, we can. So now we can place that there, and now the restockers will know that's for large boxes now and not the crates. All right. So let's see. Yes, so now we're over 5,000, but we want to raise a little bit more money so that we've got enough to buy all of the plants that will be in that license. Let's have another look. Whoop, press that. Went into the wrong thing. Licensing. I wonder how many of these come in a box if we're going to have to order tons of boxes. That's the other thing to consider is how much storage space do we have? Because we were in the process of putting the seeds into large boxes. We'll just move as many as we can over. Whoop, wrong button. That's why I crouched. So that we can, sorry, my sentences are all chopped in half today. Yes, but we're in the process of moving all the seeds into the large boxes so that we can reduce these shelves, well, this one at least, to the half shelf, and also with these ones. So it's going to take some time to do that, but we'll get there. So yeah, we're kind of just waiting. So to add 6 more plants means we're going to need 6 more spaces on these racks. So what I'm thinking is we've got 2 seed ones that are full of, 2 of these large racks that are full of seeds, which we ultimately want to move the seeds off. I'm so sorry, my words are all over the place. So that we can get small racks, and that will free up these large racks, which will give us 6 spots, which is exactly what we need. So what I might do is I might actually purchase, I'm still going to need 2 racks, 2 of the small racks, but I might actually purchase those now, and that is in the shop, furniture, 2 of these small racks because they're only $80, and then we'll work out where we're going to put everything. Hopefully we don't need to expand our storage, but let's bring this in and just put it there for now because I think this rack will be the one that we'll need to move. Rotate that, get that in the right place, and then we will move these. Oh, is that the same? We've got so many turnip seeds. Okay. That's interesting. All right. That's adding another conundrum to our already interesting conundrum. Okay. We're going to... wrong button. We're going to have a lot of extra boxes lying around. All right, so what have we got in here? Do you have a double up? You don't. So we're going to put you down there. Actually, we want, because they take them from the left, so we'll put this one first because that one will be emptied out first. And then we will, well, these seeds, so what we could do is put some out the back too, but that means we're going to need more racks. So no, I think I'll just leave them here for now because the seeds aren't too far for the gardeners to come in here up the back, although these ones are a bit further forward, and they're going to need to be relocated as well. Okay, let's move this closer. Garlic seeds. Do we have a double up? No, we don't. So let's just put that down there and grab this one. And then that one. And then we've got this little spare guy who's got some, yeah, these are partly used, but you can just sit there. And you just filled that up again, didn't you? Onion. Yes, so you can go there. And we'll clear that label so they don't put anything on it. And I'm just going to stick this outside for now. Just put it there until we figure out our plan. And just pop that down there. Okay, so we've still got another small rack out here. So let's take this back in and turn that way and put it here. And now we're going to move these seeds over to here. And how many are left in here? It looks like a full one. And they're all full. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of surplus stock, but that's okay. And we'll get rid of that label. These are all full, and they're going to go here. Oh, that one's not full. So let's take that down. Yeah, so again, I'm putting the ones that have the least amount in them on the left because the stockers take them from the left to the right. And so I really want them to empty out the least full boxes first. Okay, and this can just go there. This is going to take some time to empty it all out. Okay, so that's carrots, and they're going to go here. And there, and then take these spare ones and just add them to this big pile of spare boxes. Okay, and clear that shelf. Right, now that gives us, we've got the racks. We could put one there. So let's do that. Let's bring this one in and put it here and see how much space that leaves us. It's a bit tight. We could move this down a fraction. So let's do that. There's the spot. That's the other thing that was one of the, oops, missed that completely. That was in the last, one of the last updates, was that they have made it so that those small racks, these ones here, snap better to the large racks because they weren't snapping properly. But now apparently they are. So that's another improvement. If anyone was annoyed with your racks not lining up properly, hopefully that is now all better. Okay, that's a little better. We've got room on this end. Okay, so now we've reached the end of the day because I can't hear any more checkouts happening. Yes, and oh, these are all large too. Okay, we're not going to play with that right now. But yeah, we've reached the end of the day, so, and we've got 5,500. But I'm not going to get the license until we've got 6,000. So let's see, because we'll probably need to order some stock as well. Let's see what we need to order. 2 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. Those are all falling over. 1 of those. 1 of those. And then over here, 3 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. And around this side, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. And then along here, we've got 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 and 1, I think, yep, 2 of those. And that looks like about everything. Okay. So let's go and help these poor stockers bring all this stock in. We'll just bring in 4 at a time. Put that there, put that there, and use the trusty highlight to show us where these things are going to belong. And this one's going up there. And this one's going around this side. And this one is going right down here. Okay. We'll grab another set of 4. Put them there, that there, and this one looks like it just goes around here. And then this one's up here. And over here. And one more. Okay, how much is left? You're getting the last one. Very good. So that should mean our storage is full to overflowing because we've still got all of these. So many small grow pots. Please come and buy our small grow pots. You know what I could do? I might see if I can change the price just to get them moving out of the shop. Where are they? Here they are. So let's just put them on sale for a day and see if that gets us to move through the stock. And don't let me forget to change the price back. Okay. All right, so we're fully stocked in our storage. We've got our empty racks ready for our next license. Our store is all nicely stocked up. Our gardens are all watered and ready for the next day. I think we are ready to end the day. Okay, so we have a nice healthy balance, which is really good. Okay, but we're saving up for that next license. So we need about another $1,300 to be able to afford the next license. So let's open up. And now everybody come and buy the small grow pots, please, because we have so many surplus stock. We just want them gone. Now, what's happening in our greenhouses today? Anything in here? Looks like these still have a couple of days at least today to go, so we can water this one. All those lovely tings as they get watered. Now, the gardeners are not doing anything. We mustn't have anything to harvest today. So all we need to do is water. You guys are having a rest today. We're going to pay you for doing nothing. Okay, but I think tomorrow might be a different story, although they've still got 2 days to go. These ones will be ready tomorrow, the radishes and the carrots. They've still got a few days left. And in this one, yeah, they're not going to have a heck of a lot to do tomorrow. But we'll, it'll get to the stage where hopefully there'll be something for them to do every day. But we're not quite there yet. Okay. So we're just waiting to make enough money to get $6,000 to buy the next license. And hopefully sell a lot of grow pots. Let's see, are people taking them off the shelves? Well, that looks hopeful. She's stocked up and it looks like she got one box down. Now, which one? Was there one here that was... I'm not sure. So that one is still... That rack is still full, but that's fine. We will keep plodding away and getting it down. There's more to be filled up. You know what I might do? Let's see which one has the least amount in it. Is there one that has less than 24? And we will just stand here and wait and fill it up as the customers buy them. That's what we're going to do. Until we get to $6,000, that's how we're going to fill our time. So come on, ladies and gentlemen, come and buy your small grow pots. You will never find a better grow pot than the small grow pots. They are a bargain On sale for just $1. Come and grab them while you still can. Going fast or something. And how many people have bought them since I've been standing here with this box? 0. Let's see, can we... You're looking for banana peppers. They're not ready yet. Come back in a couple of days. We should have some for you by then. What else can't you find? Radish. Yes, all of our produce is still producing. So we're just going to have to be patient for those ones. But please, if you buy grow pots, you'll be able to plant your own. So buy. You want a dozen or 2? No? Okay, we'll just keep standing here. Although, look how much money we've got. Let's ignore the grow pots for a little bit because we're not getting anywhere with that. It was worth a try. But let's get our next license. So, expand, license, and it is this pollinators picks. So let's purchase the license and let's go to shop. And I believe they're all going to be plants. So we'll just swipe down like that. Yes, so we're going to need, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 5 of each. I think we can get, oh, look at that, $102. I think we can get 20 products in one order. So we will order those. That leaves us with $153. We're not going to have enough to get the others. While we're waiting for a little bit more money, let's see how much we need. We're going to need $1,500 to get the rest. So while we're waiting for that, we will go to our pricing and we will add the relevant prices for these last products. Oh, we won't be able to do these. Oh, yes, we can. It just says that we have none in stock. So which ones were we up to? This one here. So with this game, I'm just sticking to the suggested price because the customers tend to complain if you go over. And we seem to make plenty of money, so I'm not too worried about it. $24.50 there and $25.50 there. Okay, and how are we going now? We can go back to our cart and wait for our $1,500. We're still going to be waiting. Okay, let's go and see. Can we get any more grow pots? Look. Let's go. One more. Having them on a cheap price doesn't seem to be helping too much unless they're stocking from in here, which they're not. So, yes, we're going to be selling grow pots at a very cheap price for a long time. I can just see it. But that's okay. We're getting closer to getting the rest of our plants, but we can start bringing these ones in because the stockers are programmed not to put things away now that haven't got a label. Okay, and all right, let's just go and see what we're going to do with these. Put that there. Just put that down there for now. Whoops. Try and put that down there. Fuchsia Snowcap can go up there. That's a Tennessee Waltz. That's a Tennessee Waltz. That's a Tennessee Waltz. Okay, let's go get our trolley and bring in some more. Tennessee Waltz, Tennessee Waltz, Snowcap, Snowcap. Oop. And running into the hedge. Drop that there. Put that out there and see what's going on here. These have been kicked around from pillar to post, so let's try and put them over here. Oops. Get them out of the way. The darn grow pots, there's just so many of them. Snow caps. That's those ones. Snow caps, and there's only 4 in the box. So we'll put these around here. And whoop. That looks like it's full, so we'll toss that away. And these are the Tennessee Waltz. That's you. And then we can put these on the shelf. They can go on that one. They are very pretty, aren't they? I love that colour. That's a pretty pink. And throw that away. Then that one's done. Okay, let's bring our trolley over. We still don't have quite enough to order the rest, so we may have to just reduce our order a little bit if we want to get it all in tonight before the day ends. Okay, so fuchsia dark eyes. Let's put that there, that there, that there, that there. That's the same. Trolley. You know what? I'm just going to bring them all in. Just going to place them all. That's not what I wanted to do. Cancel, right click, and E. That's what I wanted to do. Who would have thought that I'd be pressing the wrong button? Okay, so what is that? Now I want to crouch. That is dark eyes, and we've got bright lights. So let's put these on this shelf. And then underneath, oh, there's more. Oh my goodness. And have more overstock now. Although we don't have these on a shelf yet, do we? So these can go here. Daisy Bright Lights, that's you. We're going to have one box left over, but that's fine. That can just, if you'd like to move, or we'll just put you, you can just stand in the box. That's that one, which I don't think we've got any more room on this shelf for. Yes, it's over here. No, it's not. Maybe I haven't got it on the shelf yet. Yeah, I don't want them there. So we'll put you up here. They're interesting, aren't they? Nice colours again. There's a bit of purple in there, so we know that's always a good thing. And you can just sit on top of that box. What else have we got? Did we run out? What happened? Have I put everything up? I didn't think I had. Okay, what's going on here? Why is that highlighted? Where's the rest of my purchases? Have I gone crazy? Didn't I just leave them here? That's the small grow pots. All right, I'm confused now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 new products, and there should have been 6. Fuchsia Dark Eyes are there. That's the Tennessee Waltz, that's the Snow Cap. Daisy Bright Lights. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I only ordered 4 because the last 2 we couldn't afford. Never mind. Let's just order 4 each of those and then we can afford them. Okay. Wrong button. Don't mind me. Okay, let's pick up. Let's just pick them all up. Why not? We'll pop them there. And we will see if we can... Oh, don't fall. It's not falling. These are Daisy Felicias. Now, are they daisies? Yes, I believe they are. So they're going to go down there, and there's space. There's more left in the box. Yep, they can go there. And the next is Daisy Felicia's again, which are full. That shelf was full anyway. Daisy Marguerite. So those, I would have liked to have kept all the daisies together. But what's underneath these ones? Well, those are, yeah, those ZZ plants are one of a kind. So let's just pop that there for now. We'll grab a empty box and we will remove these, put those down there, empty that. Whoops, no, we'll just put them in. That's the easiest way. Put that down there, pick this up, and where was that empty shelf? Down here. They can just go there. Problem solved. So you can go there, sorry, trolley, and you can come with me and go on this shelf. I think it's that one. I think that's the other one that we haven't yet put away. And then the rest should just be storage when I run into the wall, which is just following the green highlight. I think we did it. Oops, did I just knock that over? Now, this is the problem. I did say I like having my storage full, but when you get overzealous and you order too much, you end up with, that fell off again. You end up with lots of extras. So I'm going to put that there. Oops, I didn't mean to open that. And that one there. Okay, hopefully that'll stop them from falling over. This one's looking a little bit... Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Let's go in here. Let's go and see. Yep, that's still full. Okay, so we've still got tons of grow pots. If you would like to buy a ton of grow pots, let me know. I've got so many in stock. So we're kind of stuck with them, I think. All right, so that's all our new license loaded up, ready to go for the next day. And tomorrow we will have, what will we have? Bell peppers will be ready. Banana peppers will be ready. Those bell peppers won't be. They won't be. But the carrots will be ready, those carrots. Those tomatoes. So yes, it looks like we've kind of paced ourselves. And some of them will be ready and some won't. So, yeah. All right, well, everything's watered. It looks like everybody's finished stocking. So we'll finish the day. See what tomorrow brings. We'll do one more day for this episode and see how far we can get. See how many grow pots we can sell. Okay, off you go, everybody. At your stations. Gardeners, go get busy with harvesting because we need lots of produce. We've got nothing, pretty much nothing. There's not much left. Broccoli though. Broccoli and garlic's not too bad. So at least they can find some things. But it sounds like they're working hard out here. Nicely done. Now, is there anything in this greenhouse to be harvested? Looks like, oh, these will be. Okay, so we won't water yet because there are a few things in there. What about in this one? No, these all look like they've got another day, so let's water this one. Ting, ting, ting. Beautiful. One delayed one there. All right, so that's ready. Okay, let's open up. Come on in. Come on in. Sorry, I was a bit delayed in opening the store. We're looking, the store is looking good actually. Now, before we add any more shelves, we're going to need to expand our store again. What is the next license? What's involved in the next license? Oh, it's more seeds. Oh, that's going to be another greenhouse. So that's going to be a big mission. That won't be happening in this episode. Maybe a live stream coming up with the next greenhouse and those, it looks like fruits this time. To expand the store is going to cost $3,500. But I don't know if we need to do that just yet because it's going to be more of these and we've still got room to add more. To add a greenhouse is $900 plus we'll need another $1,000 for the sprinkler, and then we'll need everything to plant things, which I suspect will not be the small grow plants. Yeah, they're the black ones. So it's going to be more of these large ones. Now we will, when we get down to here, we'll have more small grow pot plants and then one large one. So if we don't sell all of our excess grow pots before then, which is quite a while off, we'll have plenty of grow pots to use. Look at this, cozy companions, and they look beautiful. And this one here looks purple. And so this is a license that I'll be aspiring for. And fragrant flora, that reminds me of my friend Fragrance. Hey, Fragrance, if you're watching. Yeah, but I'm intrigued to see what these fruits are. That'll be good. That looks like a watermelon. I'm not sure what that is. A bit hard to tell. Maybe a green apple. Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see what all of those are. But yes, how are we going in here? How are our grow pots looking now? Still full? Still full? Where's our one that we've partially used? This one. Can we get any more on the shelf yet? One! You know what? I might put the price back up and just let it be what it is, because they're not buying them any more quickly because I've put the price down. And as I said, when we do get up to that next license, if we've got some left over, then well and good. We'll have something to use. So let's have a little bit of a hydration break here. There we go. And we will move these ones over to here. Put them all together. And I might even move the other ones out here as well. Let's use our little handy trolley here. Take these out and put them out next to the other ones. Let's get you lined up a little bit and put you right there, and you can go right there. There we go, our little stash of grow pots all together now. One might say we got a little bit organised, but only a little. Only a little. All right, so let's see. So these all look, yep, they've completed the planting in here. So this one can be watered. The beautiful tings. And this one, the gardeners look like they're not doing anything now, so let's water this one. And the radishes there will be ready tomorrow. And then this one we already watered. So we're all good for the greenhouses for the day. Now, how are our grow pots looking now? Still full. Yep, and they're still full, so no one's buying them. All right. The colours in this game are absolutely beautiful, so vibrant. It's just stunning, and the lighting is so bright, and I just love these lights. Now, the other thing I think that was in the update were maybe a couple of changes to the trinkets. So let's have a look and see. I don't know that it'll really affect us very much because we've pretty much bought everything as we've been going. I think they did make some of these earlier to acquire. So I think this binoculars used to be a later level. I cannot remember what it used to be. Oh, doubles the amount of seed, soil and fertilizer when gardening. Well, how does that work, I wonder? Well, let's purchase it. I thought we already had that, but we'll purchase it. The bonsai tree we've already got. And 42, gain an extra crop yield. Yes, we'll do that from large growing pots. Did we get one for the small growing pots that does that? Can't see that. Doesn't seem to be one unless I'm missing it. Yeah, no, it just seems to be the large ones that will give you extra crop yield. Okay, that's fine. Gain 5 XP every time you seed a pot. That's level 46. And then the boat unlocks master sprinkler valve. That'll be good, but we've got to wait for level 48. So that'll be a while off. Okay, how are we looking here? How are our small grow pots? There's a gap. Quick, there's a gap. Are you filling it? No. Quick. Where's our small one? Let's use this one. We got to put 2 more up. Get excited, everyone. We've still got the same amount of boxes, but this one's got less in it. It's got 17 instead of 24. We're getting there slowly. Maybe in about 16 episodes. And look at all of these. Okay, so if we hold this, yes, that will fit there. And if we hold this, radish seeds, will you go in? Some of you will. Now, I'm going to put these outside as I go through them. Some of you will go. Line, pile you up there. Stuck you on top. This one. Stack you there. This one, I think that's also turnip seeds, yes. That's still not enough to empty a box. Carrot seeds. Whoa. Oh, that was so close. What a shame. That's all right. We'll get there. We just like having extra boxes around, right? That's another carrot. Put that there. Onions. Okay. You can go there. What have we got? Tomatoes. I think that was... Oh, no. Is someone holding some? You are. So let's move some of those over. Pop that there. And this one is onion seeds, which I think we already filled up. Okay. Just pop that around the corner so we can't find it later. All right. So let's see now. Do we need to do an order? We'll wait until they've finished stocking. because it looks like there's a few things still to stock. So that is the Chinese evergreen red slam, or red slam or red siam? Red siam. I missed that that was an I. I thought it was an L. Red siam. They're probably one of these later plants, which are not those. I do not know. Someone asked me how I know where everything is. Here's proof that I don't. I think they're the early ones. Yep, they're pots. Was it one of the new ones, maybe? No. No, they're not. They'll probably have filled it up by the time I find them. Do they even exist in our storage? That's a question. And I'm not finding them. I feel like I've been all around now. Aha. There you are, and you're empty. Okay. We're definitely going to need to do an order, because they're empty. We'll just wait for these stockers, because if I try and help them, as you just saw, I will waste my time trying to find what I'm looking for. But we're looking pretty full. Pretty good. There's one of those, couple of those missing. And that might be about all. Barrel cactus, these ones that are the green succulents, and these ones that I don't know how to pronounce. Echeveria or something? Echeveria? I have no idea. Are you coming with those, stockers? Because I don't want to start ordering while they're still stocking, because then that's how we end up with extras. All right, let's go see if we can find the barrel cactus. I have a sense about... Yes, here they are. Let's go and load this up. Fill one. Put that back. And they're all looking good. Okay, are we done? They're not standing out the front yet. Let's see, where are we up to? Let's see if there's any more. If we can see any more shelves that aren't quite full. There's an empty shelf there still. Everything's looking reasonably full to me. Are we done? We're done. She's standing out the front. Okay, they're all finished. Let's go do an order. Now, before we do that, let's see if we can put any of these away. We're probably not going to be able to empty the boxes, but we might be able to get some of them out. They're not. Okay. We'll pop that back there and move that one back on top of that so that they're less likely to get tripped over and kicked over. All right then. So we'll start here and we'll go around this way this time for something different. And we've got plenty of money to fill up our empty spots. One of those. None there, none there. One of those. 3 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 3 of those. Oh, did I just do 4 of those? We're about to find out. 2 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. That was a weird way to do that, I know. And did I order these? I don't think I did. 3, 4. Yeah, we won't get a spare because I think we'll wait till they're stocked. I need to order another 2 of those. 1 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, I did one too many of those. Why not? Why not have extras of the large grow pots? We've got extras of the small ones. We don't want the large ones to feel left out. All right, let's grab our trolley. And, oh, I forgot about our trinket. Or trinkets. So we'll put these over here. And this one, let's put it there. That's quite nice. Okay. Take these 4 at a time. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That was a wrong button. And where's the highlight? Over here. And this highlight is up here. And this one, and I think, yep, that's there. And this one is one of our large grow pots. Thankfully, the large grow pots come in boxes of only 4, so they'll be easier to sell. Easier than the small ones, because the small ones have a lot in them. And there's the wrong button again. Put that there. And you can go there. And there. And there. And the large grow pots. Let's pick up 5 this time. Get this happening a little bit quicker. Put that there. Right. That's around the other side. We've got Boston ferns. And we've got more Boston ferns. And then we've got ZZ plants, or ZZ plants, as some people would say. All right, how are we going? Is there much more to come in? There's one more here, which is a large grow pot, which is the spare one. Now, why is there spare space there? I'll just pop this outside with these ones, put it around the corner. So we can also forget about that. All right, how are we going here? Does that mean that this one got stocked? It looks like it did. But why is that? Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. So that this one on the end has less in it than, because they will start from there. Okay. We're looking pretty well stocked up in here again. Still a little bit of overflow out the back, but we're pretending that's not there. That one might need one more ordered. That might be the only one. Looking good. Okay, and they're just empty shelves. So put that down. Everything should be stocked up here. These were the ones that were empty or running out. All right. Well, run into the checkout. Why not? Let's end the day. And we will finish it here. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me again for this episode of Plant Nursery Simulator. I hope you've enjoyed it at the Cozy Patch. We're up to day 61. And next time we come back, there'll be some more produce ready to sell. And we will work towards maybe getting the next greenhouse. We'll probably do that in a live stream because that'll be quite a big job to get the greenhouse, to buy all the tables and the grow pots and get it all set up and running. And yeah, we'll see what else we can do. But again, thank you for joining me. If you haven't yet liked the video, please put a like and give it a nice thumbs up because it does help the channel. And if you're not yet a subscriber, you can become a space dweller right now by hitting that subscribe button. So thank you again for joining me. Always remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and know you are loved. See you soon.